Hello friends, welcome to my channel. In this tutorial, I show you how to set up Swagger in minutes in Laravel. We are writing the REST API and we need the documentation for the API for share with the other developers. So we can easily set up the Swagger in Laravel application and in few minutes. So I'm going to explain how to set up. We have a resource we need to set into the public directory. You can see here this is swagger.yml. We need to write the documentation here. I hope you know the swaggers, how to write the documentation. This is the swagger bundle JS, which is used into the load swagger UI, and this is the style and this file for the jQuery, which is used to render the swagger. And one more thing is we need to render the proper UI, so we need the view. So we need to create one view file for the swagger. So let me show you one view file. You can see here I loaded style.css from the swaggers from the public directory, js swagger bundle js, and now this swagger UI bundle function load the swagger YML and convert into the UI, and this is the DOM ID. You can specify it here anything. We need to write the API documentation into the swagger.yml file, which is located into the public directory. I already show you. Now we need to load this view into the browser, so we need to write one routes for it. So let's open route file, go to the web.php, and here we need to specify and return the view swagger.index, which is located into the resource directory. I already show you. And let me open this route. I have created one API for the categories, and you can see here, and Swagger is loaded properly with the categories API, and you can try it from here. Let me execute, and you can see here data appear with the empty because right now no any records there into the table. I going to write the documentation for the post category, and we create one record and then we check it. So let's write the documentation for create the category in this file. I'm going to copy this thing and put it here. Now I need to change the method for the API post. Tag is category, create category. Need to specify operation ID. Operation ID is different for each and every APIs. Let me specify create category with this API. And one more thing is we need to specify parameters because this is the post methods and we need to create category, so need to specify required fields. So I need to specify parameters here. So let's specify parameter here. Now specify in attribute, and we have three options here which is provided by the Swagger: path, query, and body. I'm going to pass into the query because we have only one parameter. Specify name of the parameters, so I'm going to specify name key. Type of the parameters, so let's specify string and specify required or not. We can specify path, then it take into the URL. We can specify body, then it take as JSON body, and if we can specify query, then it's take query parameter into the path. So Now parameter is specified and this post methods is ready. So let's run this and refresh it, and you can see here the post categories documentation is appear here. Let me try it out and specify PHP and execute. You can see here the indicate the name is required field and execute, and you can see here one category is created by this documentation. Let me try this API now, so we can get one record into the response. You can see here, so you can easily set up this Swagger doc into the Laravel application. This source code link given into the description, so you can download it from there and you can use it and set up in your application. One more thing is, if your API is protected, if you have implement JWT token or Sanctum or any other package for the protect the API, so you need to pass the token in this API. That time you need to specify security definition here and need to pass token here. So let me give one example so you can easily implement it and it's helpful to you. Security definitions, and specify here API key, and then specify type API key, and let's specify name. We are passing token into the header in authorization, so let's specify name authorization and specify in header. We complete the define security definition, and now if this API is protected, then I need to specify here security and just specify API key and specify array, and now it's done. So let's refresh the browser and see the output, and you can see here now authorize button is appear into the documentation. Go here, add your token here and authorize it, and then you can call this API and you can test API from here if your API is protected. So it's very helpful and very easy to set up. Thank you for watching the video. Please do not forget to subscribe my channel. Thank you.